The NFL is on EA Sports as we bring you a look inside Highmark Stadium here at Orchard Park, New York. Today we've got a fun AFC matchup on tap as it'll be the LA Chargers taking on the Buffalo Bills. And we are underway in Buffalo. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a first carry for the brother of Dalvin. It's James Cook. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47.
An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
319!
Now Allen. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
Now a 2nd and 10. Now Allen. Got it complete to Khalil Shakir. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers 30. A nice pickup of 17 yards. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Up the middle, it's Cook. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
Allen now looks to throw. Throw complete right side to Cooks. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
This now a 3rd and 4. Allen gonna throw. That is caught. And he is out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. That's good for a first down. His 2nd catch of the opening drive.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Motion man is Shakir. Tap forward by Allen on the jet sweep. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Benjamin St. Juste there on the stop. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there.
That's good for a Bills.
The impressive opening drive continues and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line.
And he's got his tight end Knox for a Bills touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Bills get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Quite the drive there to get things started. They took up the bulk of the first quarter, and they end up in the end zone.
And I love your last point. Ended up in the end zone. Because a lot of teams like those long drives, especially to keep their offense off the field, right? Keep the ball away from them. But they finished it with a touchdown. That's the exclamation point. Now flip it over defensively. They've got to slow that down somehow, right? Maybe they need to be a little more aggressive. Maybe a few more pressures towards the quarterback.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line.
Chargers in good field position to start out. 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
Lion.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. Gets around him. There he goes, right side.
Inside the 10.
And all the way in for a Charger touchdown.
Kamani Vidal.
65 yards.
And the Chargers are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own.
Earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Pick made by Terrell Bernard.
And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way.
Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. A good balance attack for that last touchdown drive they had. Now it's time to see if they can do that again.
It really becomes a tale of two play callers, doesn't it? The offensive guy, he's in sync. Everything is working pretty well. For the defensive
what's going on the defensive side?
That's a tough one because he's prepped all week as well, and he can't get a bead on exactly what they're doing right now. What he needs is one of his guys just to make a big play and disrupt things.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Cook up the gut. And he stopped immediately there. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Round 80.
Here's Allen to throw it. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
And that is how you respond after taking one on the chin to begin this game. Give up a first drive touchdown, go back out on defense, and completely shut them down to force a 3 and out.
180. Half 85. Half 85.
So they're going for it, and here's Allen. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Dante Jackson picks it.
And the Chargers will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Tackle made there by Matt Milano.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Herbert now. He's got the hook up downfield to McConkey.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 33 yards that time.
When teams practice their plays during the week, they're hoping that it's going to pay off on game day. So it sure has to feel good for them when they hit them during a game, and they hit that one there for big yardage.
On the ground, this is Amarian Hampton.
And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Well, it's almost football 101 that you preach to your safeties. Don't let anyone get behind you. You're the last line of defense. But he didn't let the play come to him. He went to the play. How about that read and recognition and finishing off that one behind the line of scrimmage?
Behind the chain, 2nd and 12.
Go.
Back to throw here, Herbert.
Complete to Johnston here.
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the second quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
Let's go.
Here's Herbert.
They'll set up the screen to Hampton.
Only a yard on the completion. It's 2nd and goal.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Baylor tight. Hey, easy. Don't stop. Hey, go Lions. Ready.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. He's got it. A touchdown saving tackle there. Now it's 3rd and goal. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Herbert. Got a man. It's Allen for the Charger touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Chargers have taken the lead.
Herbert and the Chargers staying put. They'll line up and go for 2.
The Chargers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Hey, Ram.
They'll try and throw for it. And he'll get into the end zone to make it a 5-point gain. So they're able to throw it in for the 2-point conversion. Sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense, that's 2 points for them. But he identified an open target and put it right on him.
And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
To the air, Allen. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21.
At the 41-yard line.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Into the hands of the tight end, Dalton Kincaid.
The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
What do they have for this? 3rd and 11.
To throw, it's Allen. And incomplete on the deep ball.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Well, let's see. Yeah, the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. Throwing now is Allen. Out to the left, he's got his tight end Knox. And unable to break away, they stop him a few yards shy. The Bills' drive stalls out on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs.
The Charger drive about to get going. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together.
Now it's Herbert. Going deep here for Allen. And he Hits the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
2nd and 10.
Set. Let's go. Black 8. Home the troops right. Real hot.
Herbert off of play action. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
That's caught inside the 20. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
380. Real hot. 21. Ready.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. This is caught. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago, followed it up with another nice one here, and before you know it, they're already looking at 1st and goal.
Set. Delta. Hot. Why did it hot?
Hampton will score. Touchdown, Chargers. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game, and no signs of slowing down.
It's complete. And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and he'll come up empty on the try for 2.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. They gave it a shot with a deep pass, but it wasn't going to work there. And now there's less time for them to try and get 3 before the half. Let's see what they dial up on this next snap.
180. Look out.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
They've got his man complete.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Set to kick off.
So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the third quarter.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going.
Crowd right. Go.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line.
It's a loss of 2.
Here's Herbert. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down.
That's Matt Milano firing in from his linebacker position.
Well, partner, we know they came out of the locker room down on the scoreboard, but I will guarantee you the defensive side of the ball got super emotional. They can come out and play with aggressiveness, with fury, because they don't have to be quite as precise, and it paid off for them on that play, didn't it?
Sure did. Excellent play, really setting the tone for this third quarter. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10.
And the Chargers first down.
Play action. It's Herbert. he finds his target, Allen. Touchdown, L.A. Keenan Allen with his second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Chargers are able to add on to that lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go.
The Chargers will line up for the
And they'll have Herbert try and throw for it.
And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more.
Chargers 28, Bills 9. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
Round 80.
Now Allen.
And that's complete downfield to Cooks.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Brandon Cooks, 65 yards. And the Bills get a bit closer. We were just saying off-air during halftime, could they mount a comeback and how would it start? Well, it started in a hurry.
Yeah, they have to get back into the game, right? So if you're going to do that, you think to yourself, we need points right here on the opening drive. But even in their best game plan, did they expect it to be a one-play drive and put the points on the board? Probably not.
No, probably not, but they got it in a big way.
Prater set to
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he's able to get this all the way to the 40 before going out of bounds.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. One first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
The Charger drive about to get going. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. The drive begins with a carry by Hampton.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Now Herbert going to shift his guys around.
At the 39-yard line.
Looking to throw on 2nd down.
Herbert. Now this one finds McConkey.
And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
And he is going to have the Chargers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
At the 41-yard line.
from the shotgun. Here's Herbert.
It's wheeled in downfield by Johnston.
And all the way in for a Charger touchdown.
Quentin Johnston.
41 yards.
And the Chargers are able to extend their lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And that will make this a 19-point game.
16. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On play action, Allen.
Now he's going to step up and run.
Throw complete right side to Cooks. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done.
The 22 more yards there and another first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
On play action, Allen. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Incomplete.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Allen now looks to throw.
And that nearly intercepted. It's incomplete. Now remember, he had a pick earlier, but couldn't reel that one in.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Round 80.
Allen.
A short throw pulled in by Kincaid.
And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown.
Dalton Kincaid,
25 yards for the touchdown.
and the Bills are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third.
Prater for the extra point. And they're able to cut this deficit down to 12.
Chargers 35, Bills 23. Matt Prater is set to kick off.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
The Charger drive about to get going.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Second down and 8.
Captain.
Herbert going to give to Hampton.
Oh, nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle it.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
Every player I know tends to play the game in his mind before it actually happens. There's no way he thought that at this stage of the game, this would be his first big run like that.
Yeah, but it's got to feel for him like the floodgates open, a sigh of relief. Now we'll see if things can open up for him.
See if it can continue.
On the give, it's Vidal.
And he is going to lose yardage here. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
And this pass broken up. The contact well-timed there, and now 4th down.
So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here.
A 58-yard attempt.
And that is no good. Oh, he hit it well from distance, but he couldn't work it back in. And this will stay a 12-point game. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
Well, they didn't fall behind any further thanks to that missed field goal, but still staring at this fourth quarter deficit.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
Now Allen. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes.
It's Khalil Mack that time, shooting in there to get him to the ground. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long.
Middle. What's that?
Back to throw. Allen.
Now he fires deep for Shakir.
And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off by Tony Jefferson.